What would a typical food bank package contain?
Let's see, green bean, corn, mixed vegetables. We also get sweet potatoes
Okay.
when it's the season. So we give them canned sweet potatoes around Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it also includes, we always give them spaghetti and spaghetti sauce. And so they get pasta sauce every time, and that's a meal. They get 2 boxes of the mac and cheese. They get or a bag of rice. They get either 1 box or 2 boxes of cereal, depending on how much we have, because we know that that's important for the kids in the morning. We also get, as quiet as it's kept, pancake mix and syrup. So we do that every once in a while instead of the peanut butter and jelly. It's a nice treat for them. They really appreciate it. And they'll get a can or a jar of applesauce. We usually give them, we got a huge case of paper towel. So we've been giving them paper towel. We always give them toilet paper. And we also give them snacks. We often get boxes of the small bags of potato chips, and we also get a lot of snack bars, like the granola bars or things like that. We get a lot of those. So we try to throw in some snacks for the kids, something that they'll really love. So.
Very entrepreneurial. Now, how long is this package of food supposed to exist? For how many days?
Well, we do every other week, so we try to get them through almost 2 weeks. We do give meat. So any financial contributions we get, we buy meat. And so we give them ground beef and we give them chicken, in a pack, thighs or legs or breasts or whatever we have. The singles also like those bags of chicken breasts or legs or thighs, because they're individually packaged inside the bags, and so they can take one out at a time and make a meal. But they have to get through 2 weeks. The months that we have a fifth Wednesday, we try to give them a small gift card to help them get through that extra week. So we got some very generous people gave us some $10, $15, and $25 Saffron's, Giant Eagle, and Cash Market gift cards. And so we give those out on the extended weeks.
One final question. Can you again review the qualifications to get the food at your bank? Any special?
We don't necessarily follow the Pittsburgh Food Bank. We don't require we don't take people's financial papers. We do get names from Quaker Valley because the kids are on the reduced or free lunch. And so we can give information at Quaker Valley to the families that are on that reduced and free lunch so that they know we exist. If you come and say you have a need, we give you food. And so we generally have continual clients, that we know the condition of how they're, surviving. And frankly, when they get a job, they stop coming. They'll tell us, I got a job, and so I won't need you anymore. So we have to trust them, but people have been pretty honest with us. We had another gentleman come back because with COVID, he lost his job again. But, when they get a job, they don't come, or they don't take things that they don't need. They don't take things. We'll offer them diapers or wipes. One woman said that the people in her church have provided her with diapers and wipes for several months. And so she said, I don't need it. Give it to someone who needs it. So they've been very honest with us. I don't get the feel that anybody is trying to take advantage or milk the system, or you know, people in need come
And where are you located again?
we're on Chadwick Street,
Okay.
in Sewickely, and it's the end of Chadwick Street, near the Burger King, I guess it is. You know?
Community center.
Sewickely Community Center. So we're there, and we have a pantry room. A lot of the food pantries switched to shopping, you know, so we created a shopping experience with shelves, and they can come in with their bag and pick their food. But because of COVID, we had to switch to a drive-up. And so we prepare the boxes now. And so they just drive up through our parking lot and we load their trunk. We get fresh produce from 412 Food Rescue, which is great because, you know, that's something that people who are struggling often miss, is fresh produce. And St. Andrews also, the volunteer from St. Andrews comes Wednesday morning. She tries to get there before we start getting the food out, but she'll bring fresh produce too. And one of the garden centers in, I think it's Osborne or up there on the Heights, they send us vegetables now that the season is, you know, vegetables are ready. They've sent us peppers and squash and tomatoes and cucumbers and basil and thyme, and so we've been getting some nice.
Fantastic. Any other questions from the audience? Rich?
What communities do you serve?
We serve Quaker Valley School District, but we don't turn anybody away the first time. So we don't let anybody leave with nothing. We had a gentleman who came from Mars, and we gave him food. You know, we try to tell people where their local, you know, where they can go. And so we should be, and we had, when the pantry started, it had a few people from Coriopolis on it. We didn't turn them away. They still come to us. So we do give to a couple of people in Coriopolis, but, you know, we don't like to turn anybody in need away.
How many families do you service?
Each week, at the height of the pandemic, we were doing probably 25 to 30 families. That's gone down, although it's going back up a little bit, but that's gone down to about 15 each week. Before the pandemic, we were serving probably less than 10 each week. So it was up to 10 would be the most we would do.
Yeah.
But generally it was half of that 15. It was like 6 or 7.
I just have a quick question. Is there anything that you don't get that you would like to get received? Like like we really wish we could get this versus, you know, I know you do get, but is there anything that you really need up?
We get cash contributions and we buy meat, you know. And we also, one of the organizations actually raised money and went out and bought us meat.
Okay.
So for a month and a half, we were able to give meat out from their contribution. But I can't really, you know, I can't really, you know, we do get requests for detergent, which we don't often have.
Okay.
You know, so if there's anything that and in smaller containers, I mean, we had one woman bring one of those huge, and we ended up, we had gotten some water that had gone bad, so we emptied all the water bottles out and we put the detergent in there. We gave each person who didn't have a small child in their house 2 bottles, because you can't give them to people with small children.
Yeah.
But teenagers, you know, older kids, we were able to give them detergent, but, you know, they do really appreciate detergent and cleaners, I guess.
Detergent's expensive too.
It is. It's very expensive.
I was good till I hit the Tide on.
It is very expensive.
Any other questions from the audience? Back there, our guests? No questions? Any questions from the auxiliary staff? Scott, you want to finish with the
Yeah, one question. If we wanted to make a
cash contribution, who do we make it to? And
It's the Sewickely Community Center, and then in the memo line, it's Food Pantry, you know, so that they know that it's to come to us.
Thank you again for coming. We appreciate your
Thank you.
attendance and information. It was very valuable. Thank you.
Yeah, that phone been ringing all day. Yeah, where you wanna go, what you wanna do, what you gonna say? I got no plans, you set in stone. If there's a party over here or a drink over there, I'm gone. 'Cause I play it by bit, yeah, play it by bit. If there's a cold one flowing, that's where I'm going to disappear. I'ma tip it on back, and that's a sip, sip thing. I lay that long neck bottle steer, man, I'll play it back, babe. If the time won't on, I ain't gotta leave home. Yeah, I've been known to George Thorogood and drink alone, but beer's better with two. Girl, it's better with you. And if you're looking to dance, I'll lace up these drinking shoes. We could play it by bit, yeah, we could play it by bit. If there's a cold one flowing, that's where I'm going to disappear. Yeah, I'ma tip it on back, and that's sip, sip thing. Let that long neck bottle stay, man, I'll play it back, babe. And at the end of the night, if I'm feeling alright, I'm gonna go another round, or maybe sit down. I guess I'll play it back, babe. Yeah, I'll play it back, babe. If there's a cold one flowing, that's where I'm gonna disappear. Yeah, I'ma tip it on back, and that's sip, sip thing. I'll let that long neck bottle stay. My worries will dissipate. Grab a can and get the heck out of here, man, I'll play it back. Play it back, babe. All right. So, I have a beautiful baby boy and a beautiful wife back home. My boy's 2.5, and sometimes it's getting hard to believe that he's getting older and not a potato on the floor anymore, and he's crashing into stuff. We got some stitches the other day, so life is happening quickly. And yeah, I hear you. And that's what this song's all about. It's called Ready, Set, Life. And thanks to the folks like you and around the country, we get to travel a lot. And one of the big reasons is this song. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. I told a joke. You laughed, never seen a smile like that in my whole life. 2 degrees, 5 years later, went to Jared, gonna make you my little wife. You got a dress, picked out a song, pretty soon it won't be long till they say, here comes the bride. Ready, set, laugh, ready on that, ready damn room, 'cause it's all we got. And I need you, say I do, we'll need us now at 2. There's questions we'll solve, more good than problems. Buckle up, hold on tight, ready for the ride. Yeah, ready, set, laugh. Yeah, ready, set, laugh. Time stood still on a back road, 2 pink lines on the dash, and we're on our phones. Yeah, telling our moms You're positive, and that's 3 times. CBS test don't lie, you know. So here we go. You ready, set, laugh, ready on now, ready there room, 'cause it's all we got. And I need you need me, we'll need us now with 3. There's questions we'll solve, more good than problems. Buckle up, hold on tight, ready for the ride. You ready, set, laugh. You ready, set, laugh. Who knows what's in store? Pretty soon you'll want one more. And you look at me like you always do, and that smile's gonna get us through. Ready, set, laugh, ready on that, ready there room, 'cause it's all we got. And I need you need me, we'll need us now with 3. There's questions we'll solve, more good than problems. Buckle up, hold on tight, ready for the ride. Yeah, buckle up, hold on tight, ready for the ride. Yeah, ready, set, laugh. Yeah, ready, set, laugh. Cool. Hey, guys. So this is a little different than my normal show. It's kind of nice and intimate here in a little shelter, and normally there's lots of drunk people dancing and having a good time. So this is cool. But I really appreciate you guys inviting me out. Dave, thanks for inviting me, and the Rotary, thank you guys for having me. We have a brand new song coming out at midnight, which is pretty cool. It's a little song called More with Less. And as a country artist, country person, obviously writing is my favorite part of this whole thing. And, you know, I really enjoy the writing aspect of music. And when you get to put your songs out there to the general public, it's always a cool thing to hear that feedback and just kind of share, you know, your words and your expression. And this is a new one, this song called More with Less, and it's basically the embodiment of what country music to me is all about. It's about pulling up YouTube and figuring out how to fix a car engine. That's you know, redneck ingenuity right there. So the song's called More with Less. I'll try not to mess it up. And if you're so inclined, you can get it at midnight wherever you stream music or buy music or whatever people do with music these days. And it goes like this. Yeah, I can hold it all together with a couple zip ties. I'm a YouTube mechanic, certified, and with a roll of duct tape, I can fix anything. I'll take my coffee black and hold the coke in my liquor. I'm paid by the hour, but I get it done quicker. Burn the green right off of this paycheck in a way. 'Cause I could do more with less. Cancel launch math on a 2-pound test. It ain't always pretty, yeah, it's always my best. And I could do a lot with a little. We'll build a paradise right here in the middle of nowhere. I'd rather be than you and me wishing on what's next. 'Cause I could do more, I could do more, I could do more with less. Install a rear view camera in less than an hour. Kill a couple cold beers sitting in the shower. Take the boat to the dock, to the water in my sleep. Yeah, NFL Sunday man on a mission, cooking omelets out of everything in the kitchen. Everything I've got is everything I need. 'Cause I can do more with less. Cancel launch math on a 2-pound test. It ain't always pretty, it's always my best. And I could do a lot with a little. We'll build a paradise right here in the middle of nowhere. I'd rather be wishing on what's next. 'Cause I could do more, I could do more, I could do more with less. And my favorite you's got her hair all in a mess, with no makeup on, and you sure don't need that dress. 'Cause I could do more with less. Baby, lay your pretty little head on my chest. You're beautiful, and I give you my babe. 'Cause I could do a lot with a little. We'll build a paradise right here in the middle of nowhere. I'd rather be than you and me wishing on what's next. 'Cause I could do more, I could do more, I could do more. Yeah, I could do more, I could do more, I could do more with less. All right. Thank you guys very much. My name is Frank, and I'm sure I'll come say hi, and we'll have a good time for the rest of the meeting.
Thank you. The meeting is now adjourned. All the business has been concluded. But please have the members gather around the food table up here for a community picture. Thank you.